Wetin be this? Wetin be this? Jesus.
Look at this pothole. It looks like an eyesore, maybe a small inconvenience, but that tiny dip in the road is more than a nuisance. It's a chain reaction waiting to cripple an economy. It's funny, right? Let me take you on a journey. The first blow lands on vehicles, shocks scatter, tires burst, suspensions give way. Owners spend more money fixing what should not be broken. That money they lost was supposed to circulate in school fees, small savings, maybe even seed capital for taxable income generating hustle. Instead, it goes to patchwork repairs. Taxable income reduces, government revenue shrinks. That same government, already struggling, now has even less income to fix the next road. Then the holes multiply. Now think about commerce. An e-commerce company like fastestcakes.com buys a delivery vehicle, a pink baby, and expects to use it for 5 years. Bad roads cut that life to 3. Depreciation runs faster, profit margins shrink. With lower profits comes lower corporate taxes. That is less money again for the government to build infrastructure. Same hole, same story. We are forgetting the traffic that follows. Drivers slow down, they swerve, they stop. A van that could make 20 deliveries in a day is now making 12. Multiply that inefficiency across thousands of vehicles in one city alone, and you have GDP bleeding in broad daylight. Every wasted minute is lost value. Workers are trapped too. Leave your house at 8 a.m. and you still arrive late. 1 hour lost every day becomes 5 hours in a week, 20 in a month. That's almost a full work week gone. Employers keep paying salaries, but output drops. The economy is buying time, not productivity. Students also suffer, late to school, tired in class, learning half of what they should. Education is the pipeline for the workforce, and we're already compromising it before the graduates even hit the labor market. These indirect costs do not show up on government spreadsheets, but they are real. Stress from traffic, fatigue, wasted fuel, health bills from exhaustion. These things chip away at creativity, efficiency, and long-term capacity. Now imagine not one pothole, but 100, 10,000 across a nation. Instead of money going into innovation, it leaks into repairs. Instead of time going into productivity, it drowns in traffic. Instead of growth, you get stagnation. That's how a hole in the road becomes a hole in GDP. That's it on Random Revelations by yours truly. I've been Folajomi. See you on the next one.
I'm sure this is a video every Nigerian should see. Sometimes I really wish I can take videos like this and transfer it to the eyes and minds of every single Nigerian. How chain reactions, small things, tiny things, sometimes of no effect in the way as we like to see, how it creates a chain reaction or a metamorphose into a bigger problem. Beyond these holes, how administrative recklessness, abuse of office, corruption, negligence, how all of this create the reaction that continue to cripple our economy. People say that, all what this guy is doing is economical revival. But you are asking, what about rule of law? What about policing? What about institutional stability? How are all of, so you see why you want to grow a thing, and that's why we have not had serious, consistent resilience of our economy fighting all of the other factors, because things like this do not matter. Now, let's go back now to the pothole. You see why it become important, why we ask that things should be done. You want to tax a people, and then you want to tax the people. Normally, you're supposed to be taxing productivity, but you are taxing the capital, the lifespan, the breadth of the people, because they do not even have what is making them productive. These are things to focus on. If this government has spent the last 2 years focusing on infrastructure, security, again, God bless you, sir, Folajomi. This is just it. These tiny things that we ignore, we say it doesn't matter. They are the things that actually become the holes into the GDP. Well, I'm not comfortable. So you mean the money I'm supposed to use to invest in business, I spend double or triple of that to invest in security? A friend of mine is planning to come to Nigeria in December. Somebody said police on the work again, and DSS that they carry 1.5 million. Now look at the chain reaction in that. 1.5 million could at least set up a small business for somebody, and of course it to have effect in the economy, whether you like it or not, whether not POS or anything. All of now you are seeing that the money that company can, that investment can bring, the employment it can have, you are going to give it to DSS for them to provide security. And remember, you are pulling 2 persons out of the DSS formation. That again, again, now you see, like I said, and it's been worrisome. The best of our minds are not in government, and it's a terrible thing. No country succeed when the best of their brains are away from government. We should not be having analysts that are smart and executioners in government that are dull, mumus, or they even know and they have chosen never to do it. Wike takes his two sons to, and everybody say, if you like, carry your enemy. Do you know what that means for an investor, for somebody who is studious, who is pushing effort to get better? Do you know what that interpret? Do you know how that have his ripple effect?